there, Shannon here for This Is Fit Workouts Inside the Hoop. Today we are going to be working on breaks around our waist, and this is where you're going to figure out why I've been encouraging you to make sure that you're working on both directions for hooping, because we're really going to challenge that today. All right, so I encourage you, if you do have a lighter hoop, to go with your lightest hoop. Again, it's going to work with any size hoop. It's just going to be a little bit easier on your hands and arms. So eventually what we're going to look like is we're going to be breaking the hoop. We're going to be back and forth. I'm playing with that. That one's going a little wonky all over the place. But it's just a super fun way to break up your movement, to throw it into the other direction. One more thing to add to your groove. Okay, so what I want you to do first is get the feeling of the hoop going around your waist, and we're just going to work on the timing. So you want to feel it going around your waist, and when your opening is on the other side, sort of out in front of you, you're going to grab the hoop on this side and throw it. Grab it and throw it. And that's just getting you a sense of what it feels like when you're going to interrupt your hoop movement and change directions. You'll also notice that I'm not just grabbing the hoop over there. I'm actually turning my whole body. I have my legs engaged so that I'm using the entire core. So just do that for a few minutes. Just grab and throw, grab and throw, grab and throw, grab and throw. Give it a few rotations around. All right, once that starts to feel good, what you're going to do is try and shorten the time between your grab and your throw. So grab, 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 grab. See if you can get just that back and forth of grabbing, 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 grabbing. You see I'm trying to keep the hoop nice and level to the ground, grabbing. And the way I do that is if I, again, because I've got my whole core involved, I can throw the hoop with just a little bit more strength. If I'm standing just like this and trying to throw, you can see it gets to go a little bit wonky. But with that turn, my whole core engaged, then I can keep my hoop nice and flat. All right, once that starts to feel good, we're going to take out the grab and we're just going to give it a little hit with the palm of our hand. Nothing too hard, just enough to get it to go in the other direction. So just a bit of a back and forth. And I'm just using the palm of my hand, and again turning so that I've got a bit more time and I've got that motion. So like before, give it a little while to go around and then throw it back. And practice here for a while. You may end up staying there for quite a while. It is a tricky thing to adjust to the movement. As you can see, you can throw it off, it can end up falling down. Yeah. So play with that for a while, back and forth. And again, I'm engaging my whole body to throw it around and back, throw it. Now, I'm using, for that one, I'm using the palm of my hands. You may feel more comfortable using just this upper part of your wrist here. Some people even using closer to their elbows. So what you're gonna wanna do is play with that yourself and find out which feels best for you. When I'm really going and getting into it, I am definitely using more of my forearm than anything else. So try playing around, seeing is it your hand that's going to help that out for you, or is it going to be somewhere higher up? No right or wrong. Yes, you might get a bruise or two if you hit the wrong spot, but you'll quickly discover which is the right spot after a few of those mishaps. So, playing with breaks. Start off with some tossing. Stay here for as long as you need until it feels really good. Until you feel like you're nailing it, you're getting it. Then you're going to remove the time in between. You do one back and forth or two. And just play with that again until you're getting that motion. And then throw in a break. And throw in another break. Throw in a break. Throw in another break. Just a nice little tap. If I hit it too hard, wow, I'm going to send the hoop going crazy. And if I don't hit it hard enough, it's just going to fall down. So it's finding that sweet spot where it's just that tap, enough to keep the momentum going in the opposite direction. And you're seeing now why I'm always harping about working in both directions, because this move is way easier if you spent the time to develop the muscle memory on both sides. So take this, throw on your favorite tunes, and work on your breaks. Awesome, and I will see you next time inside the hoop.